Yet another example of the government with its pursuit of whistleblowers under the Espionage Act. With this case that happened yesterday where CIA officer Jeffrey Sterling was convicted and sentenced to 3.5 years in prison. Now this case was a part of the other cases that we broke down in one of our other videos of how the US government uses the Espionage Act to target whistleblowers who simply want to expose classified information for the public good. And we also related to the double standard that people like General David Petraeus, who leaks information to his mistress, which actually has classified information about bases, locations of operatives overseas, and notes taken from classified briefings, stuff like that, where he only got probation, 3 years probation, and a slap on the wrist, essentially, compared to whistleblowers like Jeffrey Sterling, who I just talked about before, John Kiriakou, Stephen Kim, Chelsea Manning. The list goes on with other whistleblowers like that. This case pertains to an operation called Operation Merlin, which was the U.S. government operation to sabotage Iran's nuclear program by using faulty parts, sending them faulty parts via a covert operation. Now, this was revealed in James Risen's book, State of War, a few years ago, but they could never really pinpoint it to him, and they wouldn't allow. He ended up winning, so he didn't have to testify in this hearing related with Jeffrey Sterling or other hearings about revealing his sources, which were anonymous, but the government was at a point of forcing him to testify and reveal those sources. With this case, it really shows the example of the U.S. government where Jeffrey Sterling's case, a CIA officer, leaked this information for the public good to raise awareness about how the government was basically using covert operations to sabotage Iran's nuclear program, which we've broken down at the time with other videos, and including this one, showing how much of a real threat that Iran's nuclear program really isn't in the grand scheme of things compared to other programs such as Israel's or the United States' nuclear program. But it shows the examples of the lengths the U.S. government will go to related with whistleblowers and how the Espionage Act, which was a law back in 1917, which was passed for charging for covert operatives releasing classified information. Obviously, the U.S. government took that example of the Espionage Act and way overstepped their bounds related to whistleblowers, and the government doesn't seem to realize the difference between those, or they are just simply doing this to suppress information from going out to the public, information that we really should know about. When you're a 4-star general at the top tier of the political establishment, you don't get any jail time, but if you do release it for real information, for real reasons, you get the full weight of the U.S. government with prison time. So this information is very key. I definitely encourage people to check out not just Jeffrey Sterling's case to show how important it is related with journalism and information, but also the other examples which we used, the Espionage Act. We also did interviews with Thomas Drake, the whistleblower before Edward Snowden. Examples like that where real whistleblowers, real people taking action, not for financial gain or fame or anything like that, but simply for seeking and putting out this information that the public should know about and have a right to know about. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a lot more videos coming soon. Interviews that you don't want to miss for sure about this type of information, along with all of the other videos you could check out on our YouTube channel at the link at the top and the link below for all the information pertaining to this topic and so many more. So thanks everybody for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon.